part, you know. You can use one inhalation, one exhalation, and then you can also double inhalation, one exhalation. And then you can go all the way to double inhalation, kumbhaka, holding your breath, and then exhale, okay? It's from the front. And from the back is the eagle pose. One inhalation, one exhalation. The key is you need to tuck your chin a little to lengthen the back of your neck, right? So ideally you can produce a sound, right? Or the sound yam for Anahata chakra. It's very good to release tension from the heart. And from the side, you can do this one. Inhale, do the stretch. Instead of the exhale, do the stretch. Because we want to expand more in this side, right? You feel the right lung is expanding more than the left side. Inhale, the exhale coming back. Or you can do the double inhalation. One inhale, another inhale, hold your breath, and by the way, you can also do the little ants climbing the tree, right? From the side, you can also do this from the forward part. From the front, no problem. You can also ask your parents, maybe your girlfriend, boyfriend to massage the back for you, right? Little ants climb the tree. So after this one, you feel the superficial layer of male fascias all got released. 360 degree, right? And also one more thing from below, it is our diaphragm. So anatomically, diaphragm and our heart, that stick together by male fascia, actually that stick together, right? If you always have this shallow breath, right? Also for the ones who have tense in their upper neck and shoulders, right? The diaphragm is going this way. The heart has no space from below, right? We need to release the diaphragm here. So that's why we do this one. Find the tip of our sternum, right? It is the acupuncture point that can activate the heart and release the tension from our diaphragm. Very interesting. So we just go this way. Focus more in here, right? Remember, we do the whole sequence, right? So if you want to release the diaphragm, you can focus more in here, right? The tip of the sternum, you can massage more, especially for someone who have very shallow breath, right? Their breath is very shallow, very short, very quick. So this one is the best curve. And then thunder drum, right? Activating the T cells, the thymus gland is a must do for the people who suffer from cancer, right? Because if we can generate enough healthy T cells, we can kill the cancer cells, right? And most importantly, it teaches us to smile, to laugh, right? So remember, laughing is the best medicine, right? It's not a medicine outside that can cure us. It's the human being, right? It's the energy of our human being. It's the qi in ourselves that can cure the disease. So that's why we do a lot of qigong and tai chi and yoga to boost the qi flow, right? So ha ha ha, right? Watching more sitcoms, comedies, right? Playing more with a young child, right? With their cats and dogs, going more into the nature, right? So it is a very good way to open our heart, to keep us at a very healthy, light-hearted frequency. Okay, it is the most important thing we need to do. And after this one, we open the space from the heart, from the back. You can find a tree, or find a wall, or find a partner to help you do the work, right? Each knocking produces sound, right? Make it very strong. And then after 1 month, if it got very warm in here, and the tissue in here is getting softer and softer, right? Which means your heart is getting healthier and healthier, right? If it's getting cold or very hard, it shows your heart is frozen, right? You have a lot of walls building around your heart, right? You're trying to protect your heart once you get hurt, right? You're creating some walls, nobody can get in, but you cannot get out either, right? We need to tear down the walls yourself, right? By knocking against the tree, knocking against the wall, right? And after this one, we have a lot of heat in the upper body. What we need to do is to bring fire down, right? We use this massage to channelize the passage, and at the same time, use our internal eye gaze to bring the qi down, right? Two together. One is the form, the hands. The most important thing is your visualization, is your internal gaze to bring the qi down here. And you can take the vehicle of our breath, which is our exhalation. Right? Through exhalation, look at here, bring the fire down. And then after a few rounds, if your lower dantian gets warmer and warmer. Right? Same thing with meditation. When you sit in meditation, focus your lower dantian, even without your hands. Look at your lower dantian with exhalation. The dantian gets hotter and hotter with a lot of qi, which is very good. If you don't have qi and you're sitting meditation, it's like you put nothing in the blender and blend, right? You blend nothing. Now put some qi down there first, all right? And after this one, we're doing the energy clapping the lower dantian, right? To create space more for our lower dantian, for the yang energy to store. So the thumb hitting the navel, other 4 fingers and palm hitting lower dantian. So at beginning, 100 times, and then gradually to 200 times, 300 times, even to 1,000 times. And then you can truly find a difference. So your whole lower dantian and lower back is burning like fire. And I'll tell you a secret. I believe many of you are yoga healers, yoga therapy practitioners. So as for therapy of the spine, so I think modern people always think the spinal therapy from the anatomical point of view, right? The biomechanics. But actually, there's a pump connecting to our spine. Like if you see some shopping malls, right? During some 10-year anniversary, they usually have some big air balloons in the front door, right? Sometimes maybe a Hello Kitty, something like that, right? Very big, about 2 floors high. But accidentally, the electric cable of the air pump was kicked off, right? So there's no air pumping into this big air balloon. So it's just going down, right? But the repair worker didn't see, the electricity is off. They didn't see that. He said, the structure is going down. I need to use some strings to tighten it up again, right? Or I need to make some shelves to give them some support from below, right? That's what Western doctors did with spinal surgery. The same concept, but actually it's wrong. What we need to do is pump air in here. So our dantian, if it's our lower dantian have no qi, our spine is like that, right? But nowadays people only focus on to strengthen the muscle in here. It's correct, but it's not fundamental. Where does the energy come from, right? The erector spinae, the rotators, the multifidus. Where does the energy come from? From our kidney, right? But actually our kidneys and lower dantian are all connected. They both give energy to our spine. If our kidneys and lower dantian have no qi, you're going to have a lot of problem with your spine. But you only do some corrections in here, massage the muscles in here, does not solve the problem fundamentally, okay? So if any of you have some spinal issues and problems, do more of this, right? And soak your feet in hot water and do more of this one, lying down in Shavasana. You can bring more qi to your kidneys and lower dantian. And most importantly, choose this lifestyle, right? Don't burn the night oil, right? Don't turn the big fire that big, right? Don't go party all night, reduce your sexual activities when you're tired, that kind of thing, right? Sleep early, all right? So that is the self-energy charging mode. So I believe it is the idea that worth spreading, and I believe you are the hope of Indonesia. So please practice these simple techniques and pass it on to many people. And there's no intellectual property of this one, so you can teach as many people as you want. Thousands of years ago, where the knowledge come from, from a Chinese doctor. At that time, 80% of his family died. He wrote a book and published for free because he wants to save people instead of making money. So please pass on the knowledge. Thank you so much. And thank you, Christy, and me. Thank you for coming.